Pacific Islands. There are thousands of islands in the Pacific, charted and uncharted, some inhabited and some not, or so we think, covering about 3,300,000 square miles. As we travel, you will recognize many of their names. Oceania is a term given to Australia, New Zealand, and several groups of islands in the Pacific Ocean, which include 11 independent countries. Oceania is notable for its cultural diversity and for its numerous indigenous populations. Among those groups are the Aborigines of Australia and the Maoris of New Zealand. We will find some incredible natural wonders and strange things, different types of places such as coral reefs, mud pools, glaciers, fjords, and atolls. The panorama goes on in this mostly subtropical water wonder world. Let's get ready for the tour.
Come on, James. Aren't you ready yet? The bus is going to be here in 10 minutes. Not packed yet? I've been packed for days. I'm all excited.
On this trip to the Pacific Islands. I just can't wait.
I know. I'm so excited.
And I'm getting packed. So let's see. What do I have in here? I have my hat.
Oh, well, that'll come in handy.
That's right. This is my suntan lotion. Bug spray. Oh, yes. Toothbrush. And then my bathing suit. You think we've got enough to go?
I don't know. Do you think it'll all fit in that
I think
suitcase?
it will.
Hey, do you remember that song, The Little Grass Shack in Hawaii, that Harry Boyer used to sing? You know, I've got the words to that in my pocket, but I can't remember them right now. But I think that'd be great to sing on the bus, don't you?
I think absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the bus. You better hurry up and pick that up. Okay.
Served. We will pause just a moment here on the island of Tarawa to recognize and honor our servicemen and women to whom we owe a tremendous debt of gratitude. Some of the hard-fought battles of World War II for tiny scraps of land, one by one, on islands such as Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Marianas, Okinawa, Guam, Saipan, and many, many others, were each very important pieces of the overall conflict. The strength, tenacity, vigilance, determination, and valor of these men and women during these difficult battles in the South Pacific will always be remembered. Army, 234,874 battle deaths, 83,400 other deaths, which included Army Air Forces. Air Force, military aircraft losses, 59,296. Navy, 36,950 battle deaths, 25,664 other deaths, 157 naval losses. Marines, 19,733 battle deaths and 4,788 other deaths. Coast Guard, 574 battle deaths and 1,343 other deaths. The U.S. Coast Guard was under the Department of the Navy during World War II. A total of 16,353,750 personnel were utilized. 405,500 casualties, 6,071,750 wounded, and 105,000 prisoners of war. Let us have one moment of silence in honor of all our brave men and women who served. Amen. While visiting Christmas Island, our tour group ran into a little difficulty, but being Rangers, they were ready. Disaster preparedness.
This is the Emergency Broadcasting Network. The Weather Service has determined a sizable typhoon is headed this way and will get here around midnight. This is the Emergency Broadcasting Network. The Weather Service has determined a sizable typhoon is headed this way and will get here around midnight. Please stay tuned for further announcements. What's a typhoon?
Typhoon is a tropical storm that usually has high winds and heavy rains.
Oh, it's
something like a hurricane.
Well, when I went to my sister's the other day, we went to her Grange Hall and we had a meeting, a special meeting on disaster preparedness. And I picked up some brochures and one of them's hurricanes, how to prepare for the uncertain. I think I can remember some of the things. Number one was make a list of things to do. Number two was,
Wait a minute. I think we all know what we're supposed to do. Come on, folks, let's leave, but I think you should stay here in case somebody else comes.
and I'll make my list.
I have enough water for everyone to share, and an umbrella in case the roof leaks, and some Band-Aids just in case.
And I got this big power plug. Oh, I got this big power plug up the hole in the door when the sun comes flying in. And this so I can swim to the refrigerator to get the food out so we can have lunch.
I would have had a radio, but it didn't come with a cross. So we can't hear what the radio man has to say, but I do have a little tiki lamp to light our way.
I couldn't get the toilet paper dispenser unlocked, so I stuck it in my pocket and brought it along. Excuse me, I need to fix my makeup because, I mean, when the TV cameras come out this far, I want to be beautiful. Typhoon! Typhoon! There's a typhoon coming! Well, let's go. Well, these guys look all prepared.
Prepared and willing to work, so they came through a little shaken, but fine. Next we moved on to the beautiful country of New Zealand. We're traveling by boat, but this is nothing compared to the legend of the Great Migration about 1,000 years ago, in which many families in 7 huge canoes, probably from the islands between Fiji and Tahiti, paddled thousands of miles across the Pacific for many weeks to an unknown destination. A visit to the ordinary folk.
I'm glad we're going to get to visit one of the Maori tribes. In this guidebook, it tells quite a few interesting facts. The tour guide said we are going to see a tribal ceremony. It is actually a depiction of one of the land sales made by the Maori tribes in 1840. And that land is now in the center of the city of Auckland.
I think I read something about a dance or something. Let me see. Okay, it says, the word Maori means ordinary folks, but the Maori's history shows them to be anything but ordinary. Their culture is tribal and very distinctive because, as it developed, there was nothing to influence it except the new environment and whatever traditions they brought with them. Each tribe was named after one of the great canoes and was made up of a number of clans, headed by a hereditary warrior chief.
I hope we get to see some of the old chiefs.
I'm going to buy some of their wood carvings and weave it, and I certainly want to check out the stonework.
I would like to purchase some land.
How much land are you seeking to purchase, and what will you be willing to pay?
I will give 50 blankets. Shirts, cover front.
Nothing wrong with front. Okay.
20 pair of trousers. Covered vinyl pots. And 10 iron pots.
What's hot ball?
You cook your food over a fire.
Food and banana leaf.
I mean hard.
Hard. Oh, hard. Good put on head when missionary teacher Glennis sung.
And 1 bag of salt and 1 sugar.
Not enough.
And 50 British pounds.
The deal is accepted. We will dance of celebration to celebrate our good fortune.
All of these island folks believe in a great number of gods and spirits. We will hear the legend of North Island, New Zealand from a local fisherman. This type of story usually originated because of a need to explain something in nature and has been passed from generation to generation. The legend of North Island, New Zealand.
I am a fisherman by trade. My catch very often consists of swordfish, marlin, and sharks. I usually fish from my boat, which is similar to the boat used in the early settlements. I sell my fish at the market and make a fair living for myself. I have been a fisherman for many, many seasons, and have yet to catch anything larger than my own boat. In the many legends handed down by my ancestors, the Maori tribe believe in a great number of gods and spirits. One such mythological story of the sea god Maya tells how he sat on a rock on New Zealand's South Island, and he pulled a giant fish, New Zealand's North Island, from the sea. As for me, I will continue to fish until someday I too will pull a giant fish from the sea. That's my goal.
Next, our tour gets a very special dinner invitation. It will probably include fish, many of the different fruits, such as kiwi, also known as Chinese gooseberry, and coconuts and yams grown on the island. You stew.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
That last group was not very tasty. In fact, they were actually very tough.
Well, that's because they were runners.
Sir, a bus is coming.
tour on the side.
Boy,
I wonder what that means.
I don't know, but they look pretty good. They look nice and meaty.
I'll go talk to them. You keep putting a little wood on the fire, and be careful what you say, because we don't want to drive them away.
Oh no, don't drive them away.
Come and join us. We would like to get to know you.
Yummy, you look good.
Yeah. Look at this.
What's in your paw? You stew.
Did you say used to?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Used to. That's what you're having? Is it tasty?
Oh, yeah.
Come, folks, we must go prepare for the feast.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Good, we're off again, headed for a short trip to Australia. Here we will go to Ayers Rock and meet the Aborigines. The Aborigines arrived in Australia between 25 and 40,000 years ago. Their culture is based on the dreaming, a time when the land and all living things were made. How Ayers Rock was formed.
Ayers Rock is situated in Australia's Northern Territory. This is a dramatic feature of an example known as an inselberg. Can anybody tell me what that means? Go ahead.
Inselbergs are the remains of plateaus or old land surfaces. Over time, the actions of wind and water erosion have scored away the surrounding features, leaving behind a round or flat-top mound.
It occurs in the desert regions of the world. In this case, further erosion has carved deep vertical lines into the sides of the mounds. The Australian Aborigines refer to this as Uluru. This rock is one of their most sacred sites.
The vertical lines are said to have been created during a tremendous battle between mythical ancestors who appeared in the form of snakes.
Who makes the flowers bloom
When people living in the outback need medical assistance, they can call the Flying Doctor on the radio. This emergency air ambulance service was established in 1928. The Flying Doctor.
This is going to be an audience participation. And we're going to have several helpers. And state lecturers, you got lucky. But you're still going to have to do whatever your section is doing. But each of you is going to get a piece of this audience participation. Okay? Okay? And we'll have, does the chorus want to be the up word? No. Yes, the chorus wants to be the up word. Okay. Hey, listen. I'm going to explain this to you. These are going to be divided into groups. It's 2 or 3 rows. Sorry. 2 or 3 rows for each action. The first group will be this section over here. It's kind of the first 2 rows with everybody kind of oddballs out on the side here, okay? Sorry.
That's fine, Jerry.
That's okay, Linda. At least it was you. The word action, the trigger word, now in any of these actions, any form of the word, you have to do your action, okay? So, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I told my group here, left to right, and now they've changed my plan. Okay, the far left, okay? Your trigger word is going to be airplane. No, then the chorus is up.
How many of them do I get?
Okay? Airplane, you're going to stand, listen, you're going to stand, applaud, and sit for any form of the word airplane. Okay, let's try it. Airplane. Okay. She wants to be all of them, okay. I like it, Judy. Group 2. Now you're going to listen. You have to listen. Stop talking, you two. Group 2. Fly.
Fly.
Okay? I will explain it. You're going to stand, turn in a circle, and sit. Please be careful, though, that you don't get dizzy. Okay? The word is fly. Okay? Fly. You're going to practice. Fly. Come on. They're not sure where they're dividing. Either 2 or 3, whatever works out for the group. Should be at least 2. 2. Okay? Yeah, straight back.
We're talking about straight back.
So you want Judy to be in that group?
Okay. Group 3. Group 3. You're all right. This is up. You are going to. No, the group are going to do up also. They're part of the up. Stand, wave arms, and sit. So up. Okay. Group 4. Okay, group 4. Your word is walk. Walk, walk, walk. All right. Move over here with Linda, would you?
That'll be a really good hurry.
Walk. You're going to stand, march in place, and sit. Okay. Group 5. Group 5. Excite. You're going to stand, yell, oh my, and sit.
Oh, my.
Okay? All right. Group 6, the word, anybody else? Group 6 is going to be thrill. You're going to stand, yell, good grief, and sit.
Good grief.
Odd man out. Okay. and wait for you to do your motion, okay? Okay, everybody remember your word now. There was a young man who wanted to learn to fly. He didn't want to be a bird. He wanted to soar through the skies in an airplane. He loved the idea of going up in the clouds. But he didn't know how, so he walked to the nearest airport and told them of his exciting wish. When they told him he could begin lessons the next day, he was thrilled. Home he walked. That night he dreamed about flying an airplane. Going up, the idea of flying was exciting and thrilling to him. Flying in an airplane. He was walking on air, just thinking about it. Morning finally came. He woke up. He got up. He ran up the stairs to the kitchen. He lived in a two-story basement apartment. He poured himself a big glass of 7-Up. And he threw up. Too much excitement. He walked to the airport, sat inside the airplane with the instructor next to him. He began to fly. He was excited. Oh my! Well, I thought you lost it, Julia. He was thrilled. He was up. Up. In the air. When he finished his first flight, he walked out of the airplane, knowing he had never been as excited or thrilled before, because he could now fly. Proudly, he marched off the field. Up. Up. I can go on forever, you know. There's that little infinity dots here. Up and up. The end. Thank you.
before them have done, such as Rudyard Kipling, author of the Jungle Book, Scottish novelist Robert Louis Stevenson, wrote Treasure Island, and A Child's Guide of Verses, Garden of Verses, and paintings of Tahiti by the famous French painter Paul Gauguin. Our Grange members reflect their feelings for their trip in drawing, painting, writing stories, poems, skits, and by looking through snapshots they have taken.
God painted a picture and called it the world, with mountains, valleys, and streams. God painted a picture and called it the world, with beauty, laughter, and dreams. Splashes of yellow, purple, and red, tinged with gold and green. A glorious rainbow, a sunset of flame, flowers and trees serene. A baby's smile, a mother's tear, a lover's happy thought, and many other wondrous things were on his canvas wrought. God painted a picture and called it the world, with mountains, valleys, and streams. He gave it to man, saying, "This is your world. Guard it with love and humility. Keep faith with me, keep faith with me."
As our journey concludes, we all come away with fond memories, a sense of wonder, and a better understanding of others. We want everyone to join in on this song, please.
all of the crew and all of my actors and actresses, thank you all very, very much. I certainly appreciate it. And I know they're hiding back there. And God, thank you very much.